and this is just spicy and sour, all the right words. Hi, my name is Tam, and I live in Saigon. It's a city that's beautiful and crazy and known for its great street food. So I wanted to take you to my two favorite street snack places in the city. The first spot is just off Nguyen Hue, the walking street, down Ngo Du Ke. It's the same street where the Bitexco Financial Tower is, which houses the Saigon Skydeck. Between the hours of 3 and 10 p.m., you'll see a lot of street food vendors set up shop here. Ignore them. Keep walking past the Phuc Long Coffee until you get to Meat Fresh. That's where the best Banchang Nuong vendor is. Banchang Nuong is a street snack that was only invented about 20 years ago in Dalat, a mountainous city in central Vietnam that used to be a French resort town. It's made by grilling a thick piece of rice paper over a charcoal fire. This is why the dish is called Banchang Nuong. Banchang means rice paper and Nuong means grilled. To the rice paper, a variety of toppings are added, such as quail egg, minced pork, tiny shrimp, fried shallots, green onion, margarine, and laughing cow cheese. Once those ingredients are properly mixed and cooked, mayonnaise and hot sauce are then added, and then the whole thing is folded in half like a quesadilla. End result is hot, crunchy, cheesy, spicy, and savory. For those of you who don't know me and are wondering who I am and why I have this accent, I was actually born and raised in Texas to Vietnamese refugee parents. About 2 years ago, I decided to move to Vietnam, my motherland. I wasn't born here, I'd never lived here before, but through different work trips that I used to take from Singapore to Vietnam, I realized that I absolutely love this place. So I decided to move here. And I moved here, funny enough, as a brand strategist. My office wasn't actually too far from here, but soon I decided to make Vietnamese Mexican food under the name Saigonita, and it got bigger and bigger, and then soon I just quit my job and became a chef. So that's what I'm doing here now. And now we're headed to my second favorite street snack place in Saigon. It's a couple blocks away from the Banchang Nuong location on the corner of Ho Tung Mao and Huang Thuc Khang. You'll see a lady sitting between two baskets attached by a wooden pole. This is my favorite Banchang Chong vendor. Banchang Chong is also a relatively new Vietnamese dish. It came about 10 years ago and consists of cutting up pieces of thin rice paper into little strips and mixing them with a variety of ingredients. Usually the strips of rice paper are mixed with shredded unripe mango. Compared to the mangoes I'm used to having in dishes like mango sticky rice, unripe mangoes are harder and more sour than they are sweet. They add a nice crunch and acidity to the Banchang Chong. Then some kind of savory protein is usually added. A common addition in Vietnam is tiny fried shrimp, but I hate eating shrimp with the shell on, so I always get beef jerky instead. This adds a nice saltiness and umami to the Banchang Chong. Then comes the fried shallots, shrimp salt, chili oil, boiled quail eggs, sour tamarind juice, rau ram, aka Vietnamese coriander, and my favorite, calamansi. Calamansis look like tiny limes that are orange on the inside. They're a tiny bit sweeter than limes and a little less harsh. You see calamansi a lot in Filipino cuisine. Finally, all the ingredients are mixed together for an even distribution of flavor and handed to you in a bag with 2 skewers to use as chopsticks. This is why the dish is called Banchang Chong. As we know from the last dish, Banchang means rice paper and Chong means to mix.
This is just spicy and sour, all the right words.